Good morning, friends. How are you doing today? Today we get to talk about one of the most exciting stories in the Bible, the story of David and Goliath. We're going to continue talking about David, our superhero, and the theme of loving yourself. I think you're really going to enjoy this story. So the story begins with the Philistines and the Israelites about to go to war. David is on the side of the Israelites, and Goliath is on the side of the Philistines. Now, Goliath is huge. He's like 9 feet tall. He's so big that his armor weighs 125 pounds. That's like as much as 2 or 3 of you weigh. He's huge. David, he is small, just a boy, not much older than most of you. Now every day for 40 days, Goliath would come out and make a speech to the Israelites. He would say things like, "You guys are going to lose, you're weaklings." And then he would challenge them. "Is there any of you who can beat me?" he would ask. "If there's a soldier who will fight me, we can settle this war now. If I win, your whole army loses and becomes slaves. But if you win, then our army loses and we become your slaves." The Israelites were terrified. Can you imagine? 9 feet tall? That's like bigger than your parents. Bigger than if you were sitting on your parents' head. That's how tall it is. Like you would have to bend over to get into the doorway. But David believed in himself. "I will do it," he said to King Saul. "But you're just a boy," King Saul responded. King Saul wasn't very confident that David could beat Goliath. And then David told Saul about how he had protected sheep from lions and bears when he was a shepherd. So Saul decided that he would trust in David as well. He even gave David his armor to wear. But remember, David was just a boy. So the armor was so big that he couldn't even walk in it. So he took it off for the fight. So there they were, the day of the fight. Goliath was 9 feet tall, heavy armor, a sword, a spear. And David, a boy, with just his slingshot and a few rocks. Goliath teased David, "You're going down." But then the fight started, and all it took was one rock for David to kill Goliath. Sometimes people who look big and strong aren't so tough. And those who look small and weak have powers that you don't know about. Believe in yourself the way God believes in you, and you're going to be able to accomplish amazing things. Don't forget to look in your craft box. This week's craft is a lot of fun. You get to make your own slingshot. Now don't shoot it at people or animals. We've got a little cutout of the Goliath that you can make to practice on. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Have a great week. Remember, go Peace Powers.